Topic 3. Business Model Innovation. Business Model Innovation (BMI) is the systematic redesign of how an organization creates, delivers, and captures value in response to changing customer needs, technological disruption, competitive dynamics, and evolving market conditions. Unlike product or process innovation, which focuses on improving individual offerings or operations, business model innovation transforms the fundamental architecture of the enterprise, including its value proposition, revenue mechanisms, customer relationships, partnerships, operating model, and resource allocation. For modern chief financial officers, CFOs, business model innovation has become a strategic capability that enables long-term growth, resilience, and enterprise value creation in an increasingly digital economy. Leading executive CFO programs emphasize that finance leaders are no longer responsible solely for financial stewardship, but are expected to become strategic partners who actively shape future business models and identify new sources of profitable growth. Modern CFOs collaborate with CEOs and executive teams to evaluate emerging business opportunities, assess investment risks, and allocate capital toward innovative business models that can deliver sustainable competitive advantage. Executive finance education increasingly highlights the CFO's role in linking corporate strategy, innovation, and value creation through disciplined financial analysis and strategic leadership. Wharton Executive Education. Business model innovation typically begins with a reassessment of the organization's value proposition, the unique benefits delivered to customers. Companies increasingly shift from selling products to providing integrated solutions, subscriptions, digital platforms, outcome-based services, or ecosystem participation. Digital technologies such as artificial intelligence, cloud computing, Internet of Things, IoT, advanced analytics, and automation enable organizations to create entirely new customer experiences while reducing transaction costs and improving scalability. A widely accepted framework for business model innovation includes several interconnected building blocks: customer segments, value proposition, distribution channels, customer relationships, revenue streams, key resources, key activities, strategic partnerships, and cost structure. Innovation may occur through redesigning one or multiple components simultaneously. For example, subscription pricing replaces one-time sales, platform ecosystems replace linear supply chains, and data monetization creates entirely new revenue sources. Successful innovation requires viewing the business model as an integrated system rather than a collection of independent functions. Finance leaders play a critical role in evaluating the economic viability of innovative business models. Traditional financial metrics remain important, but must be supplemented by forward-looking indicators, such as customer lifetime value (CLV), customer acquisition cost (CAC), recurring revenue growth, platform utilization, digital adoption rates, ecosystem network effects, and innovation return on investment. CFOs increasingly employ scenario analysis, real options valuation, sensitivity analysis, and predictive analytics to assess uncertain strategic investments whose value may emerge over longer time horizons. Business model innovation is closely connected with digital transformation. Technology enables organizations to redesign operating models, automate workflows, personalize customer engagement, optimize supply chains, and create data-driven decision processes. Digital native companies demonstrate how platform ecosystems, software-as-a-service models, marketplace structures, and AI-enabled services can achieve rapid scalability with relatively low marginal costs. Traditional enterprises must similarly rethink their business models to remain competitive against digitally enabled entrants. Strategic partnerships and ecosystem participation have also become essential components of business model innovation. Rather than creating all capabilities internally, organizations increasingly collaborate with technology providers, fintech firms, logistics partners, research institutions, and startup ecosystems to accelerate innovation while sharing investment risk. CFOs evaluate partnership economics, governance structures, intellectual property considerations, and long-term value-sharing mechanisms to ensure collaborative models support sustainable profitability. Business model innovation also requires significant organizational transformation. New capabilities, talent, Technology infrastructure, performance measurement systems, and organizational culture must evolve alongside the new business model. Change management, agile governance, innovation funding mechanisms, and cross-functional collaboration become essential for successful implementation. Finance leaders support this transition by establishing investment governance frameworks, innovation portfolios, and balanced performance metrics that align financial discipline with entrepreneurial experimentation. The Global Competency Framework identifies business models as a core strategic capability for finance professionals, emphasizing that executives should understand the building blocks of business models, connect them into coherent enterprise designs, analyze disruptive business models, and develop innovative perspectives that integrate strategy, risk, investment, and value creation. At the executive level, finance leaders are expected to help create disruptive business models that position organizations for long-term success in rapidly changing markets. In today's environment of technological disruption and global competition, business model innovation has become a continuous strategic capability rather than an occasional transformation initiative. Organizations that successfully redesign how they create and capture value, while integrating digital technologies, ecosystem partnerships, customer-centric innovation, and disciplined financial governance, are better positioned to achieve sustainable growth, resilience, and long-term enterprise value creation.